if you need a light, I'll be the match to your candle, my darling. I'm ready to burst into flames for you. I was just coasting till we met. You remind me just how good it can get. Well, I've been on fire dreaming of you. Tell me you don't, it feels like you do. Looking like that, you'll open some wounds. How does it start and when does it end? Only been here for a moment, but I know I want you. But is it too soon to know that I'm with you? There's nothing I can do. And sometime around 1, we fell asleep to escape from the sun, and we woke up to the sound of a storm outside. We stood at your front door, you looked at me and said, baby, this rain changes everything. And my heart ran away from me. I was just coasting till we met.
If I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, well, I wouldn't know what I've been living for. What I've been living for. Your love is my turning page, where only the sweetest words were made.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We are gathered here today to witness the bond and unification of Esteban Armando Rodriguez and Morgan Marie Ettinger. You come here today in this formal commitment they make to one another to offer your love and support to this union and to allow Morgan and Mando to start their married life surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. Mando, Morgan, please face your family and loved ones. Take in this moment and appreciate those who have traveled a long way to be here. Each person here has played a pivotal role in your upbringings and the person you are marrying today. From the unrelenting love of each set of parents, Don and Roger, Lupe and Florin, the loyalty of your siblings, Florin, Andrew, Nick, Omar, Ophelia, and Tara, and the constant support of your friends. Never take for granted their love and commitment to you.
The Gift by Pam Brown. In you are flowers and firelight, stars and songbirds, the scent of summer, the stillness just before dawn. I love you today, dressed in glory. I will love you always, dancing, singing, reading, making, planning, arguing. I will love you cantankerous and tired, courageous and in terror, joyful, triumphant, and fearful. I will love you through all weathers and all change, for all you are is precious to me, and every day I live with you and share your love is a gift to me.
Morgan, first off, you look very beautiful today, and I'm the luckiest man, of course. But I wanted to start off by thanking you. I know how hard you worked to put today together, and we're finally here. Since you've come into my life, you've changed my life in words do no justice. Your love for me and our boys is unconditional. You have the biggest heart, and I admire you so much. You inspire me to be a better man. Morgan, I'm blessed to be able to call you my wife. Your support and belief in me has given me the strength to pursue my dreams and become the best version of myself. Oh. With you by my side, I feel like we can accomplish anything. You don't just say you love me, you show it with me. You show it to me with everything that you do. Your actions speak volumes about your love and commitment to me. Being your husband is going to be an honor. Morgan, you're the best gift giver. You're my best friend. You're a best friend to all your friends. You're the best dog mom. You're so hardworking. You're smart. You're funny and sexy. And don't change a thing about you because I love who you are and I'm so proud of you and I appreciate you so much. Today and every day, I commit to you. I give you my word. I vow to support you in all that you do, to be honest with you, to protect you, to be a constant source of love, joy, and laughter. I promise to be the best father to our dogs and future children. I'm grateful for every moment we've shared and for the countless possibilities that our future holds together. Morgan, you are the best thing to happen to me in my life. I've loved you since the weekend we've met, and I'll keep loving you always. I love you, Morgan, always.
Mando, I love you. As we stand here today, I feel immense gratitude to be yours. I may have been running around my childhood neighborhood in bare feet, playing baseball with the boys in the dead end of our street. But I have always dreamt of this day since I was a little girl. What kind of dress I would be wearing, who my bridesmaids would be, but most importantly, I dreamt of the man I would be marrying. You are everything and more than any man that I could have imagined. I admire your creativity and your power to dream big. You encourage me to open my mind to the unlimited possibilities this life has to offer. I love your passion to share knowledge, teach others, and learn. I admire how driven you are in your work to create a beautiful life for us and our future children. I love the way you light up a room when you walk into it. You have this ability to change the trajectory of a person's day with that infectious smile. I love how much you care for your people and how you show that through everyday gestures. You know every part of my being and you accept even the ugly parts without hesitation. On days when I don't know how to love myself, you love me. When I fall, you pick me up. You give me tough love when I need it. You remind me of who I am when I forget. You make me a better person, lover, daughter, and friend. You are safety. You are unconditional love. You are home. Loving you is easy, and every day I spend with you is a gift. From the beginning, our relationship felt right, perfectly timed, like the universe conspired to bring us together when we were ready. I remember the first time I said I love you. We had only been dating for a few weeks, but I knew I loved you before I said it that day. In fact, after the first weekend we met, I knew I wanted to spend forever with you. Anyone who knows me knows that I am very indecisive. It takes a lot of time and consideration for me to make a decision, big or small. The decision to be your wife has been the easiest one I've ever made in my life. One without question, without wavering, with full confidence. The most exciting thing about today is that it is just the beginning of the beautiful life that we will share together. The author Thomas Merton once said, when describing what makes one's life significant, "We were together, I forget the rest." At the end of this life, we won't remember the mistakes we made, the days that didn't go our way, or the pain we encountered along the way. We will remember that through it all, we were by each other's side, and that is all that truly matters. Mando, I vow to love and care for you for the rest of our lives. I vow to always be there for you, no matter the circumstance, to be your strength when you are weak, your shoulder to cry on, your biggest supporter, and your rock during the best and toughest times of our lives. I vow to continue to show you adventure, travel, and new experiences because they are important and make us better people. I promise to support you in chasing all of your dreams. I vow to sacrifice for you and our relationship the way you have for us. I promise to push you to be the best person that you can be, and I challenge you to do the same. I vow to protect your heart and to cherish every moment we spend together, because even a lifetime with you would never be enough. And most of all, I promise that I will choose you every single day, no matter how tough this road gets. I will choose us today and always because we are worth it. 240 forever. I love you with every fiber of my being.
These rings are a symbol of your endless love and unending faithfulness. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are, but also your commitment to each other. Mando, please place this ring on Morgan's finger and repeat after me. Oh, that finger. I, Mando, give you, Morgan, this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment to you. Do you, Mando, take this woman to be your wedded wife?
I do.
Morgan, place this ring on Mondo's finger and repeat after me. Repeat after me. I, Morgan, give you, Mando, this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment to you. Now, Morgan, do you take this man to be your wedded husband?
I do.
Mando and Morgan, you have openly declared your wishes to be united in marriage, and in the presence of family and friends have pledged your undying love to each other. It is my absolute privilege to now declare you husband and wife. Mando, you may kiss your bride.
Nothing satisfies me as much as when you're happy. It's true. Nobody does it like you do. And I would only tell the truth. You know I'm honest, you look beautiful in blue. But all the colors bring the beauty out in you. And when you're running, I walked past the street of the Illa Hotel. I just felt the weight of loving you more than myself. I watched like a film from some other age. My eyes took the still and sewed it up inside my veins. 'Cause I've been waiting what feels like my whole life for something that feels like you in my arms. Nobody feels like you in my arms. Said you had a place I really should see. We walked on the lake, we watched the stars, we fell asleep. 'Cause I've been waiting what feels like my whole life
split your size. Wanna come with me? Look at the smile on me. Look at the eye on me. I do not chase girls, but they run a mile for me. Say she gon' ride for me. I buy the tires for you. This game is different. You only get one shot when niggas go foul on you. Man, fuck them all. Man, we want it all. Don't get too involved. We gon' knock it all. And to top it all, I'm with all the dogs.
This time we're going to do something a little bit different. If you want them to kiss, you have to get up and sing a verse of a song that contains the word love. So, something like this. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me too.
So, and I know some of you know this story, but a lot of people in this room have been to Havasu with us, and it's the weekends can get a little wild, and go out on the boat and have a few drinks. And so Dawn comes to me because Morg sent a representative over to talk to me. Whenever she wanted things, I usually had a representative come talk to me about it. And so anyway, said Morgan's got a friend coming in. I'm like, all right. And he's like, he doesn't get here till 1 o'clock, so we're going to have to come in and pick him up. I don't like coming in on the boat, but anyway, I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll come pick him up. So we pull in at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Dawn's like, hey, Morgan's friend's here. And so he jumps on the boat. Noon, 1 o'clock, everyone's having a fair amount of drinks on those weekends. So I wasn't feeling any pain. And we start pulling away in the boat, and I look up, and I'm like, who's this dude? So I walk down. I got a little bit of a buzz on, and I see this kid in a bucket hat, no shirt on, chiseled up, pair of board shorts. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I said to Dawn, I said, what's this kid do? She says he's a personal trainer. And then I said, oh, hell no. So I came down, Morg's sitting there. She's like, Morg, this one. I go, good enough, whatever. I go, hey, man, you're on the boat here for the afternoon, and then about 5 o'clock, you're off. You got about 4 hours on this thing. You can wrap it up, man. I know what's going on here. And I heard Morg say, Mom, the representative showed up. And she's like, what are you doing? I said, no, man, I know what's happening here. He's out of here, man. He's not staying on my boat. And she's like, that's Nick Rodriguez's brother. And I'm like, all right, I'll give him 15 extra minutes. But I tell you that whole story to tell you this. By the end of the day, I told Dawn, I said, hey, Morgan's going to marry that kid. And that's a true story. And I could see what you saw today when they were doing the vows. I saw that when they were together as the afternoon progressed. I'm glad to have him as a son-in-law. He's a great addition to the family. And I'm proud of everything that he does, and I'll treat him like a son. I'm proud to be a dad. And I'll love you until my last breath. So if you guys all want to grab a glass, we can stand and raise a glass to the bride and groom. And thank you, everyone, for coming. Have a great evening.
Fun fact, Morgan and myself have been friends for probably just as long as me and my wife have been friends for. They played on the same softball team, and basically when I met my wife, I met her about a couple days later. So we go way back, and then Mondo's obviously my brother, so I think I have a lot to say about these two. And not to brag, but they talk about this weekend where they met each other. Yeah, we put that together. So you guys are welcome. And I can't believe after all this time, after knowing both of you guys for so long, I never put two and two together that they'd be perfect for each other. But the truth is, I'm just really glad that you guys showed up that weekend. And now you guys are here, so. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say how lucky we all are to have you two together in our lives. So, and my quote to you guys is that I firmly believe that home is a person, not a place. And I'm so happy that you two found your home. We love you.
Anyone here that knows her can really attest to that. She cares so deeply about those who are in her circle, and I feel really lucky to have been able to share so much fun in life with her this far. 2 weeks before Morgan met Mando, she told me in all seriousness that she didn't think she could ever live with a man she was in a relationship with because she would get too annoyed and then it wouldn't last. Best to keep him a couple states away, she told me. Fast forward a couple weeks later, and she told me she was moving in with Mando. They really have been inseparable from the start, and I knew Mando was the right one for Morgan as I watched every reservation that Morgan had about relationships melt away. With every twist and turn, I watched Mando bring Morgan so much peace and reassurance and just a pure excitement for life, things that I think she really longed for. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, it became abundantly clear that these two were puzzle pieces that were meant to find one another. I keep coming across this video of Jordan Peterson. Shout out to the Canadians in the building. You guys don't know who Jordan Peterson is. That's okay. I'll move on. It really resonates with me every time I see it, and I thought that its message would be perfect to share with you both today. Despite the irony, he talks about how your life isn't margaritas on the beach, that days like today are only a handful of the hundreds that you'll experience with one another. And while it's important to focus on who you'll want to have by your side through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, your life is going to be made up of so much more of the in-between. It will be how you greet each other at home after a long day's work. It will be the good mornings and the good nights and the way you say goodbye when leaving the house. It'll be the time you spend talking about your days over dinner. My hope for you both is that you never forget how important it is to get those things that you do every single day right. To put in the effort to make those moments pristine. To always remember that these things that are right in front of you, that seem insignificant, aren't. And when you add all of those small things, those small nameless moments up, you can really make something beautiful. Wishing you both love, happiness, and a lifetime of adventure. Cheers to Morgan and Mando.
I truly can't explain how much it means to us to have you all here. I want to thank my parents, Roger and Dawn, for all of your love and support my entire life and throughout the wedding planning process. Thank you for welcoming Mando into our family with open arms. You guys love him like a son, and that's really all I could ever ask for. Thank you for all that you've done for our relationship. You two are constantly lifting us up and giving us advice. These two just celebrated 34 years married on May 20th, so it's solid advice. Thank you to Mondo's parents, Florin and Loopy, for raising an outstanding man.
Loopy. Hey, sir.
You have both welcomed me into your family with open arms since day one, and for that I am so grateful. I love you guys, and I'm so happy to be a part of the Rodriguez family.
I'd like to also thank you bridesmaids and groomsmen for being there for us today and beyond. You're all so special to us, and we appreciate your support more than you guys know. Here's a toast to many years of happiness with the best people in our corner who will continue to contribute to our love story. Through each passing year of our marriage, we love you all, and cheers.
When we're out in a crowd, laughing loud and nobody knows why. When we're lost at a club, getting drunk and you give me that smile. Going home in the back of a car and your hand touches mine. done making love and you look up and gave me those eyes, 'cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. When you call me at night while you're out getting high with your friends, every high, every bye, every I love you you've ever said, 'cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. When we're done making love and you look
You tucked me in, turned out the light, kept me safe and sound at night. Little girls depend on things like that. Brushed my teeth and combed my hair, had to drive me everywhere. You were always there when I looked back. You had to do it all alone, make a living, make a home. It must have been as hard as it could be. And when I couldn't sleep at night, scared things wouldn't turn out right, you would hold my hand and sing to me.
caterpillar in the tree, how you wonder who you'll be. Can't go far, but you can always dream. Wish you may and wish you might. Don't you worry, hold on tight. I promise you there will come a day. Butterfly, fly away. Turned around and you were there. The two of us made quite a pair. Daddy's little girl was here at last. Looked away and back again. Suddenly a year was 10. Don't know how it got so far.
Esto es para ti, tan solo un humilde regalo en agradecimiento a lo más grande que tú me has dado, la vida. Manantial de cariño, mar inmenso de alivio, pedacito de cielo en mi sentir. madrecita, tu existencia bendita, para el niño que aún soy para ti. Lo que pueda decirte, madre, siempre poco será. Mas soy parte de tu sinceridad. Hoy con ella en mi alma, madre, yo te quiero decir que has hecho lo mejor de mi vivir. Amo tu felicidad, amo tu mirada buena.
Mama, you taught me to do the right things, so now you have to let your baby fly. You've given me everything that I will need to make it through this crazy thing called life. And I know you watched me grow up and only want what's best for me. And I think I found the answer to your prayers. And he is good, so good. He treats your little girl like a real man should. He is good, so good. He makes promises he keeps. No, he's never gonna leave. So don't you worry.